Well, I'm Rakesh Mehta. I am the Chief Secretary of Delhi, which is the national capital of India, and I'm a professional civil servant, and my job is basically to coordinate all the activities in the civil administration. I've just attended a conference of mayors, and one thing that came out is that cities are really the locations where climate change activities have already started. Almost all the mayors from across different countries, 80 cities, brought this out very clearly, and that they are under pressure from their own people to perform. So the message that came out very clearly is that this is the time to act, and this is the time where city governments can lead the way in mitigating climate change impacts, because as you know, the carbon footprints of urban cities is very large. It extends right into the rural areas, and therefore the action has to begin in the cities, because cities have to realize what are the kind of mitigating effects that they can put in place. So that's one good message that's come out. And the other thing, of course, is that this is the time to really set the ball rolling and get the action plan in place, both at the policy level, at the political level, and at the community level. There has to be a clear agenda that people can really appreciate and understand. I think the time has gone for us to keep discussing things in scientific language, because people can only understand what is good for them, and the real challenge really lies in how can we translate much of the work that is already started into areas where it is acceptable to the communities, particularly in the developing world, where poverty and are real big issues. So how do you, in this environment, convince the communities about the need for being aware of the climate change challenge that we are facing? We have prepared a 3-year action plan on climate change, and there are 65 action points which pertain to the areas of sustainable habitats, then greening of the city, energy efficiency, water use efficiency, and the solar energy promotion. And each of these are further subdivided into various activities, and so the sum total of these activities would mean that the carbon emissions would get reduced, and it will become integrated into the policy planning process and the involvement of communities.